Hey guys, welcome to BrickVault. This is Mike and today I've got a review for you for the small and long-awaited LEGO set, the Yoda's Hut. This is set number 75208. The age recommendation is 7 to 12 and inside we have 229 parts. The current retail price for this set in the US is around $30, so for many that may seem a bit expensive, but in return we get a pretty decent build for the hut and 3 completely exclusive minifigures. Let's start the review with those, because I think those are the biggest selling point of this set for many Star Wars fans. And Yoda being my favorite character of Star Wars, this minifigure actually is pretty high in my list of my favorite minifigures. He gets a stick instead of a lightsaber, because in that scene he was mostly using that to teach Luke the ways of the Force. Next we have R2 in his mud print. That thing is long overdue. This scene should have been made a long time before. When he falls from the X-Wing, he gets this iconic marks from that scene, so finally we have a very decent print for that guy. The print is very nice, however, if you look closely, I noticed that the head, the dome at top of the R2 unit, is not printed even. You can see it's a bit canted to one side, so you can see that the line is going a bit in a curve manner, and that is something I noticed and Jack noticed too. I think it's a misprint. But Jack told me that he saw that in previous R2 units. Never noticed that, but I guess just printing on a dome like that is a bit difficult of a process, so that may be why it happened, and I'm wondering if that's the case with other copies of this set. Let me know in the comments section below. And lastly, we have Luke in his Dagobah training version. That's the second version of this minifigure that was ever made. The first one is actually pretty collectible now. I think he stands right now as one of the most expensive Luke minifigures to get, so I'm really glad to have a second version of him. He gets an update on the pants, that's a tan color right now with a print for the pockets in the front. Also a pretty cool print for the tank top with just uncovered skin on the hands. And he gets 2 face expressions showing his kind of like a confused look or maybe even tired. And the second one is when he's just learning the ways of the Force. He also gets the clear neck bracket for holding the backpack, or just a Yoda holder, if I may. That's where he's carrying Yoda on his back during the scene in the movie. He gets his iconic blue lightsaber and a pretty decent mold for the hair, so overall this minifigure is quite a nice update. And let's move on to the hut. You can also see that we are getting the red snake as an accessory. Pretty unexpected, but it's here, never was in the movie, so nice thing to have in this swampy home, if I may. And the hut looks pretty cool. I like the front with those tan curve pieces. That's something that I did enjoy in this set. And also the side has a round window. We were laughing with Jack that this thing could totally work as part of the Hobbiton, so you can put maybe Frodo or Bilbo in there and make it look like a Bag End's house or some sort of that. Cool thing there. There is also a small smoke coming from the chimney. That's just 3 parts in there. Nice shaping for the top and a tree branch on the side that's holding some of the most fun functions of the set. And as the functions go, this set has plenty. It kind of reminds me of the Acto Island set from The Last Jedi that had a lot of things packed into a small form. This thing is no different. First, it opens up kind of, so this oval shape can be turned into something wider, like an open space set. And you can even remove this part here to swap it to the front of the hut. Let me just show you so you can move it around. And then the thing goes in the front. So that way, you have kind of an open back with access to every single piece of interior, as you can see right now. The interior is pretty cool actually for such a small footprint. First we have a carrot on the stick. Seems like an Easter egg or maybe a reference to Yoda, trying to, encourage Luke to learn the Force. Kind of like a funny joke, if I may. That's how I see it. There's the carrot on the stick. Also we have the foldable bed. You can see the bed can move up and down. That's a pretty cool function, a little hidden there. There's a bottle there for one of the utensils for the hut. Frying pan. Okay, there's a frying pan. And a really cool fire pit right there. And there's a nice little this grappling hook piece to hold on the cauldron. So you can actually cook things on top of the fire. So Yoda is having a pretty cozy place in there. And just like in the movie, it felt pretty cozy in this swampy, rainy Dagobah landscape. Now to the further functions. The first one here is Luke trying his agility in the rope skills or just moving around the jungle. You can see you can place him on this piece of rope. There's a jumper at the top that you can attach one of his legs on, and a thing here that makes him go off. Actually, I have to like make it even, then you attach Luke and you can see this part here just makes him jump off and fly the rope in just different ways. You can hang pretty cool. So that's one function. The second play feature here is when Luke learns the ways of the Force by lifting things like this container. You can swap him on this clear connector here, upside down, just like in the movie, and he's trying to lift things with Yoda's advice. There we go. So that's actually pretty cool. You can use his Force focus face, if I may. You can get this thing like up and down if you want. It's on like a clear antenna piece, and this thing works pretty well. You can place anywhere you want in the set. This holder is also movable, like everything in a Lego set. Yoda and Luke in his theirs, a very iconic moment. And the last function of this set is on this movable module, this thing that you can place in the front or in the back of the set. It's just a jump function. You can place any minifigure or a droid, in that case, on this one, and it's just like a kinetic thing to jump minifigures. It's very well hidden, the movement is not too crazy, works pretty well, just as expected. My final thoughts are that this set is pretty decent one. I mean, many people may say that it's a bit too expensive for what it is, but let's say you compare this to the General Grievous bike that was also $30 and was like 150 something pieces for just 2 minifigures, and not that good of a bike. This thing is different. It has a very playable hut, a lot of features packed in a small area, so I like that first. A lot of usable pieces, like we get this swampy green color a lot, and a few other tan parts that are quite useful, and 3 minifigures that are fully exclusive. Yoda, new Luke update from a very popular Luke minifigure, and R2 with a completely new printing. So that is something I would pay that, let's say, extra $5 on a set instead of 25 with a $30 price. It's pretty decent. I would say it's overpriced on paper, but the value it provides is very, very good. So I would get this set just for myself, just for the minifigures it provides. As a collector, it's pretty much a must. And that's gonna be it for this review, guys. Thank you so much for watching. As always, you can hit the like button and subscribe to our channel if you enjoy our content. And don't forget to click the bell. The bell is the notifications button. It tells you every time we upload a video. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. It was Mike, and I'll see you next time on BrickVault. Hey, thanks for watching this video. As always, you can leave a like and subscribe. And also, if you want to support our channel, you can head over to our web store at www.brickvault.toys. You can find awesome models there. All these guys that I have on the table are available in the forms of instructions and parts lists. Every purchase you make supports our channel and also the designers that are working with us on those amazing models. So consider doing that. Thanks so much. And it was Mike. I'll see you again on BrickVault.